Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Today we are going to start the friendship ratings for aespa. aespa. My bad. So for you guys, this is the first video that I'm doing friendship wise, so I have a whole layout for it, and in this case we're going to figure out the relationship that Karina and Winter have together and how they see each other and all of that. So I will just show you the thing and explain to you how it goes as we go. But thank you so much for watching and clicking on this video. I hope you guys are doing well, and let's just check out how they get along. We have a couple of decks right here. This side is going to be Karina and this side is going to be Winter. And the first card that I'm going to take out is going to just be a card that represents the connection that they have. We have Mountain with Clarity. Number 16. Now, I think what I like to do before was just to take all the cards out and then just start talking about them. So I'll do that right now. The next card is going to be, one card will represent Karina. We have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. And the other card is going to represent Winter. Oh. And we have the World Afraid. Interesting. Now, I'm going to start with, how does Karina see Winter? Actually, before I do that, let me put this away. So actually, before I do that, let's just start with these three cards. So the card that represents the connection that they have is Mountain with Clarity. This tells me that they both get a sense of peace. Even though there's challenges and obstacles in the background, they both feel they're very honest with each other. They're very pure and straightforward and direct with each other, because this white makes me think of innocence, purity, and even being a bit naive. But with the clarity keyword that this Mountain card has is that the way that both of them face challenges and the way that they solve any conflict and issues and differences that they have with each other is just by speaking up and just saying how they feel about it. Is like, okay, this is how I see things. How do you see them? Well, they may not ask each other. They just say, this is how I see things. This is how I felt about this. This is that. So they are both very strong individuals that are not afraid of putting their perspective out there. So that really helps, because they kind of lay out a very straightforward foundation of this is how I see things, and the other one will be like, this is how I see things, and that brings them the ability to know where each one of them stand. Now, the other card that we have is a card that represents Karina is the Wheel of Fortune reverse. So I do feel that Karina is one of those people, like, she believes in fate, she believes in destiny, but she also feels like it's not working in her favor right now, or she feels like she constantly has to fight for things, she constantly has to work for it, or she may feel that when things are not going well is because destiny doesn't have her back. So she may trust a little bit, she may have trust issues, is what I'm saying. Like, she may feel like life doesn't support her. She may feel like the universe is not in her favor, or the odds are not in her favor, something along those lines. I'm going to point out that the wheel has all fixed signs. So it has Taurus, Leo, Capricorn. Did I just say Capricorn? My dumbass. Hold up. So the fifth signs are Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio. But I accidentally said Capricorn. I don't know why. Even though it's not a fixed sign, Capricorn is a cardinal sign. So what I mean by fixed signs is that we have individuals that are very strong-headed, very stubborn, and whatever idea they have of something, whatever value they have on something, or whatever tradition or routine they have, they don't move from that. So I do feel that this is very important, because Winter also has those same fifth signs on her reading, but the Wheel of Fortune represents Jupiter energy. So I do feel that, Jupiter is all about expansion, higher knowledge, having a higher philosophy of life and all of that. So with it in reverse, I do feel that Karina feels like she lacks freedom, or she's afraid of expanding and trying new things and traveling and new cultures. Like, she may desire that and really want that, but she also feels like she lacks the courage to do all of that, or she feels like she doesn't have the maybe she lacks the enough grounding in her life or in her soul to be able to move forward and feel comfortable and confident. So I think that's why that one's reversed. Now the card that represents Winter is the Wheel. It's not the Wheel, it's the World. Oh my god, I was gonna say the Wheel of Fortune, but that's Karina. I do feel that even though there's a lot of clarity between them, my mind is foggy. That's because I just did a very long reading. But yeah. So here we have also fifth sign. So again, the whole thing about being stubborn, whatever it is that Winter believes in, or whatever it is that her routine is, or whatever stance she takes, she doesn't shake from it. It takes a lot of effort for her to change her opinion about something. But here we have the World. The World represents Saturn energy, and Saturn is the planet of limitations, structure, and time. So I do feel that Winter represents herself, or the card that represents Winter is the World, because it's like the end of another cycle. But I do feel that Winter has this energy of she likes structure, she likes to, she may be very strict or very stern or very, oh my god, very organized on how she likes to do things, or very she does things in such a way for a reason, and she doesn't like to change her routine in that sense, or her mentality about it. Or she may be a very harsh teacher to herself or to the people around her with this Saturn. Or Saturn could be very important and prominent in her natal chart, but I don't know. Now the next card that we're going to take out, now we'll continue, is how does Karina see Winter? Oh, we have the Page of Coins reverse. Okay. And how does Winter see Karina? Oh my god. We have the Devil, Capricorn energy. Okay. Now I wanted to laugh because the whole time that I was shuffling the cards, the thing that I kept getting was like, I was thinking, okay, how does Winter see Karina? How does Winter see Karina? But as I was doing that, the thing that I got was, I felt like Winter's energy was like, how do I see Karina with my eyes? What else? And I kind of just wanted to laugh, like, of course, but come on. Anyway, so yeah, Karina sees Winter as the Page of Coins reversed. So this tells me that Karina sees Winter as an individual that is very grounded and stable, but also someone that finds it very difficult to just follow her heart. Or Karina sees that Winter struggles a lot to start new things because the Page of Energy. The pages are all about people that are barely starting something, people that are learning about something. So, and coins are all about career, work, finances, and health. So I do feel that Karina sees Winter as an individual that struggles a lot with starting new things, that struggles a lot to follow their heart, or she may feel that Winter struggles a lot to set new goals for herself. So there's a sense of struggling to start something new, or struggling to explore, or like physically take action in doing things. Like, I feel that Karina sees that Winter struggles with that. And the other hand, Winter sees Karina as a devil. The devil is Capricorn energy, so it makes sense why I made that mistake when I was talking about the wheel. So I do feel that there's a sense of Winter sees the challenges and difficulties that Karina goes through. Winter is able to see the need that Karina may feel sometimes to do the right thing according to society, or to always follow the rules and always try to do what's right, try to fulfill the expectations that Karina puts on herself, or are put on her based on the industry, or family, or friends, or again society. Because I see the devil as like society, right? The devil is like the external expectations that people put on us. But Capricorn energy is all about reputation, work, career, legacy, of sorts. So I do feel that Winter sees that Karina cares a lot about that, and it brings Karina down because the devil is almost like being under the illusion of something, feel imprisoned or held back. So I do feel that Winter is able to see those challenges and difficulties that Karina goes through. Now, the other card I'm going to take out is just how do they spend their time together? Like, what do they like to do when they spend their time together? So we have South with Adventure. So this tells me that both of them really enjoy just hanging out together and explore the world, just go out and, maybe hang out and go to different restaurants, different places they've never gone before. Maybe go to Google Maps and it's like, what is there something interesting to do? And then just go out. Or like they really like to explore new things, even if it feels like it's dangerous. They're like, we trust we'll get along. We trust things will be okay. We trust we'll be protected and we'll be taken care of. Like they trust. They trust that things will be okay. So I do feel that both of them just like to explore. They like to go on journeys. They maybe when the world opens up a bit more, they'll like to go to vacation together. Or when they go and do new things, they like to like let's say they go to a music show and they're like, oh, we should probably go outside and see what food they have. Or, oh, we should go outside and let's see what other artists are here with us. Like they like to explore and they like to just venture onto new things. Sometimes I wonder if they like to astral project together. Now this is kind of crazy for you guys. Like, I don't know how aware you guys are of that. But like when they go to sleep, I wonder if their souls sometimes like to hang out together. And it's like, I heard that there's like that this random person is having a cool dream. Let's go hang out there. I don't know why that was like the vibes that I got in that sense. Because I see the astronaut and it made me think of astral projection. Now the next card that we are going to take out is, what does Karina like about Winter? We have the 8 of Wands reversed. Okay. And what does Winter like about Karina? We have the Magician. Oh, okay. That's actually good too. So, what Karina likes about Winter is that she likes how Winter likes to do a bunch of things at once. So the 8 of Wands upright usually talks about an individual that is putting all of their energy in one goal. Whatever it is that they want to do, they're going for that. But with it in reverse, to me, it feels like scattered energy, doing a bunch of things at once and all of that. So in a way, I feel that Karina really likes that Winter is constantly working on different projects, or she likes that Winter is multitasking, if Winter's good at multitasking, or she finds it very entertaining to see how Winter is just doing a bunch of things at once. Maybe it's like, oh, let me learn about this, let me do that, let me work on this project, but let me also learn about that other thing. So I guess the versatile energy that Winter has is something that Karina just loves. On the other hand, what Winter likes about Karina is the Magician. So this tells me that Winter really admires and really likes how Karina is very good at just making things happen. The Magician is an individual that has all 4 suits with him. Swords, wands, cups, and pentacles. And it's cups and pentacles. It's supposed to represent someone that has all the tools to manifest whatever they want, to make anything happen, to physically be able to do whatever their dreams are. So this tells me that Winter really admires how Karina is very good at just making her dreams possible and make them true and make them happen. This also tells me that Winter also really admires the infinite possibilities that Karina has. Because I have this feeling that Karina is very good at working with the tools that she has to just make anything happen. She's very good at utilizing her resources to make her dreams come true. And because of that, Winter really admires that of her. Probably respects her a lot as a leader because of that ability that Karina has. Now, the next card that I'm going to take out is, what has Karina learned from Winter? Wait. Oh. There's 3 cards, and I think I'll take them. So we have the 10 of Swords reversed, we have the King of Cups, and we have the Empress reversed. So I think Karina has learned a lot from Winter. The 10 of Swords upright usually talks about someone that feels how should I put it, that feels very nervous and stressed and anxious because there's a lot of thoughts in their mind that have reached the point of physically hurting them. So maybe lack of sleep, lack of self-care, and stuff along those lines. But with the Ten of Swords reversed here, it feels like Winter has taught Karina how to let go of that devil inside of her, you know, those thoughts and those ideas, those expectations that she puts on herself based on what other people want or expect from her. Like, I feel Karina has struggles a lot with the eternal energy and expectations that are being put on her, and because of that, the Ten of Swords reverse tells me that she has learned from Winter to let go of that and not care so much of what other people think or of fulfilling the expectations that other people have on her. Now, the other card that we have right here is the King of Cups. So that's Cancer energy. This tells me that Winter has taught Karina how to take care of herself. So Karina has learned how to nurture herself, how to take care of herself, and how to work with her emotions and her heart, and how to listen to her heart, and how to take her emotions as an advantage rather than a weakness or a letback, but rather use it to help her move forward and continue with her goals and continue pushing and making her dreams come true. Because the King of Cups is a mature energy of an individual that knows how to work with their heart and knows how to use their emotions as an advantage to make their dreams come true and work with that, and how to nurture themselves. Also, with the Empress reversed, the Empress is Venus energy, and it talks about an individual that's very confident. But with it being reversed, it definitely feels like Karina has struggled a lot with her confidence and putting herself under the spotlight and putting herself out there and enjoying the little pleasures of life and the beauty of life and all the good things that life has to offer, the abundance and stuff. Now, Karina may not see this, but Winter sees Karina as someone that can make anything happen, someone that can manifest anything. But I don't know how aware Karina is of that. But it definitely feels that with that Empress reverse, there's a sense of Winter helps Karina go through so many challenges, difficulties, and differences. I think that's what helps Karina have like a bunch of like existential crisis of sorts, because of the constant growth of them together. Now, I do have to mention that Winter is a Capricorn and Karina is an Aries, if I'm correct. So that's the case. Their sun signs square, and when you have square synastry, you're talking about challenges and difficulties, and it's like a constant tension and clashing of energies. So I do feel that they're both pretty different. So when they're hanging out together, they can learn a lot from each other. But this Empress reverse tells me that Karina is constantly changing and shifting because of that clashing energy that she has with Winter. Now, what has Winter learned from Karina? We have the Ten of Cups, and then we have the Hermit reversed. So this tells me that Winter has learned how to reflect on her own and how to look deep within. Karina has taught Winter also to believe in a happy ending, to believe that there's good things out there. And I do have to mention that from Winter's side, there's a bunch of Major Arcana and then a Ten of Cups. So this is big. This tells me that Winter learns a lot from Karina and really admires her and really takes into consideration the changes that Karina is going through as a way for her in this case with Winter, just to also grow and learn from that. So this Ten of Cups talks about a happy ending, talks about family, talks about your dreams coming true, the end of a cycle. It talks about emotional fulfillment as well. So all of that next to the Hermit reversed. It kind of feels like Karina has taught Winter, or one of the things that Winter has learned from Karina is to go out of her comfort zone, slowly come out of her shell, and have hope that good things are out there. the Hermit upright usually talks about someone that has to go in isolation in order to enlighten themselves and know themselves better and get to know themselves. So with it being reversed, it also kind of talks about someone that is slowly coming out of that, slowly putting themselves out there again, slowly having fun again. So I do feel that this card is just kind of saying that one of the things that Winter has learned from Karina is just to let go and finally have fun and put herself out there and all of that. And again, together they like to just explore the world and do new things and all of that. So I guess it makes sense. Now, the last card for this reading is my favorite part, which is to figure out why did Karina and Winter meet. Why did they meet? Like, the card that just fell out was oh my god, is West with the keyword completion. So remember how I mentioned that they were like clashing energies with each other? So the reason that they both met was because they're both like puzzle pieces to their growth. They're both necessary for the other to continue growing and learning from their journeys as individuals. Because here you have like a puzzle piece and you have a brain. So that made me think that the reason that they met was like that they could see from each other's point of views as it's very different. They can learn from each other, they can communicate with each other, and they can learn from that knowledge that they both carry, since they have both very different perspectives, very different outlooks on life, and very, very different ways of doing things, right? So I do feel that the reason they met was to complete each other, not in a sense of need, but rather a sense of just growth. They don't need each other in a codependency way, but it's very beneficial for both of them to be together because they're able to help each other grow because of how different they both are. And now I want to mention how we have the wheel with Karina and then we have the world with Winter. So these are both very heavy, like timing cards, very heavy destiny based and fated. So I do feel that their encounter was definitely fated for them to grow from each other and complete each other. I don't know what mission they may have in life, but it definitely is probably a big one if they both have to meet together. Either the mission that they have is something that they will both work in together. I mean, they're in the same group, but it could also just be that they are going to learn from each other and it will help them in their individual paths. But with all of that said, I am done with the friendship reading between Karina and Winter. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I really hope that you guys found this fun. This is the first reading for you guys as a friendship one, so you guys tell me what you think about it, if you like it, if you enjoyed it, and just tell me as well in the comments below what you guys feel about this reading, in the sense of like, I'm just reading it from the energetic perspective. You guys know them more than I do, in the sense of like, you see interviews, you watch them in shows and in like the behind the scenes and stuff, so probably you guys know a little bit more than I do. So if there's anything that you're like, oh, it makes sense, that's why they do this in this show, or oh, it makes sense, that's why they express about each other in this sense, and you feel like what I said kind of confirms some of that, or vice versa, then I would like to know. So feel free to tell me down below, as I will enjoy reading about that. Since they seem to be like pieces to each other, I'm kind of curious how that manifests in the physical realm, in the 3D. So yeah, I'll leave that there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video or find it entertaining, and I'll see you on the next one, whenever that is. Love and healing from my part to you, and bye.